Democrats are facing a daunting map in next year's congressional elections. Two recent polls have shown Democrats with a 14-point advantage in the national congressional ballot. That's great for Democrats, but those numbers could be deceiving. The latest analysis from 538 shows that because of the way the House districts are carved out, Democrats have absolutely no margin of error to gain control. Finding that even Democrats were to win every single 2018 House and Senate race for seats and places that Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump won by less than 3 percentage points, they still could fall short of the House majority and lose 5 Senate seats. Harold, I just got to tell you, I haven't seen any evidence that the Democratic Party, Democratic activists, have figured out exactly how to change the dynamics of what's been going on over the past 6-8 years when they've lost over 1,000 legislative seats, lost a dozen Senate seats, lost over 65 U.S. House seats, lost a dozen or so governorships, have less governorships than any point in U.S. history. I think 1922, they had the same low number. I haven't seen a plan. I've heard their slogan, but if I'm a rank and file voter, I'm still asking myself, wait, what are Democrats doing now that they haven't done over the past 8 years? What are your thoughts? What should the Democratic Party be doing right now to break through the noise?
So I recall the morning we were here when the young man lost down in Georgia. And we have really not changed from that moment. There were a couple things that happened, and one of the things that stood out in a big way was, number one, unfortunately for Democrats in my party, Leader Pelosi stood out to be more unpopular in some ways in that district than President Trump. And I don't know how we deal with that, but we've got to deal with that. Two, there was no central organizing economic plan, which Mike has talked about many times on this show, for Democrats to rally around. Unfortunately, Secretary Clinton did not have one, and we were able to allow then candidate Trump, now President Trump, to get away with the very simple message of Make America Great Again. We have to have a message that appeals to middle-class Americans. The last time Democrats were in this spot, a fellow named Bill Clinton was running for president, and he figured out a way to appeal to middle-class voters, middle-class Americans. Until we understand that again and rally around it, it's going to be very hard to find ourselves winning nationally and winning races in a national setting, meaning winning congressional seats and Senate seats. And finally, Democrats have to think about the leadership they have in Washington today. Is that the leadership that Americans will look to, as I come back to the original point? Is that the leadership model that Americans will look to elect Democrats to the majority? I'm not convinced that is yet. I hope to be wrong, proven wrong, but we have to understand that Americans are looking for something new and different. The last 3 election cycles have shown us that, and if we're not convinced by what happened in 2016, we ought to awaken ourselves to the fact that Donald Trump, who most Americans, and for that matter, most people in the mainstream media thought could not win. Here's a guy who won in one state that Democrats ordinarily win. I don't know if it's an economic message alone, but I happen to believe that it's a big part of it, because that's been the part of the message and the central part of the message that has allowed people to win the presidency, and for that matter, allowed people to win majorities in the Congress and the Senate.
Right.
Hopefully we awaken to that fact.
Part of the problem. Yeah, there are a couple of problems I think the Democrats face. One is geographic. They are, for the most part, a coastal party. Their energy's on the coast. Their leadership's on their coast. Their ideas reflect the values of the two coasts. There aren't a lot of leaders, Democratic leaders from Middle America that, you know, geographically 80% of the country can point to and say, hey, I relate to that person. I relate to that candidate. That's one thing they have to be concerned with. Also, though, Rick Tyler, though, issues are so important. A lot of people love to make fun of the contract with America in 1994. But if you're campaigning in 1994, you could go out and people would say, well, what are you going to do? Well, let me tell you what we're going to do. Our first 100 days, we're going to vote on balancing the budget. We're going to vote on real welfare reform. We're going to change welfare. We're going to end welfare as you know it. We're going to take regulatory burdens off of small business owners. We're going to cut the capital gains tax. We're going to reform Medicare and Medicaid. And we had 10 items, and we had congressional reform. We're going to put the speaker on term limits. We're going to put chairmen and chairwomen on term limits. We're going to make the same laws that Congress applies to the rest of America apply to Congress. And we'd have all these examples. You could run around and say it. It was just hard to beat that. I mean, we had, and all of these things polled, you know, 80-20. Democrats would call it the contract on America, and then the majority of them would vote for all of them because they were such popular items. I mean, I can't even tell you, and I'm not being glib here. I don't even know what's the Democrats' fair deal, square deal? I don't even remember what their little slogan, better deal. I don't know what their slogan is, but I know that if you're in this much trouble, you get really aggressive and you go for it. And they're just they still seem to be afraid of their shadow.
You know, the Democrats, Joe, called it Contract on America, but they couldn't name anything in the contract that they were actually against, and there was a reason for that, because everything in the Contract with America polled at 60% or better. And part of the reason all the Republicans had signed on to the contract, as you remember, because it was sort of like, well, what the hell, we're going to lose anyway. I mean, nobody predicted the Republicans were going to win in 1994, but they did have a clear, coherent message. I agree with Harold. I do think the Democrats' problem is an economic message, but I think what happened in the last election cycle, to me, sort of sealed it. We saw it with Brexit, and then we saw it again with the regional votes in the UK, is the Democratic Party, or the white working class voter, has cut ties with the Democratic Party in the same way they did with Labour Party in the UK, and that's where they're at now. And what's going to bring them back into the fold? And I don't see what their compelling message is. So while you and I, and me, and I'll speak for myself, criticize the Republicans for not getting enough done, being in control, I don't know that the Democrats are really in much better shape.
Well, you know, before we get to Yamich, just one thing. Maybe, Joe, they just ought to throw out all the consultants they hire and come up with an answer to the following question that people want to know about Democrats. Who are you? Answer that question without listening to consultants, and then maybe we'll get something.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.